On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing now is Murray. There's the first NFL grab for Andy Isabella. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Murray from midfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. That is something you almost never... Better than 100. Murray now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running from the gun, Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 15. And he's loose again. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Mark that down as punt return. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Johnson on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. On 2nd down now. It's Johnson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Murray with a 3rd and long. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game. after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A big-time return there. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. He's a second-round pick, a solid second-round pick. But when you're close to that first round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a first-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that first-round grades on him.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Murray now on first down. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Murray to air it out again, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here's Murray. This complete to the tight end Clay. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions. The
interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep.
And there he goes again. Touchdown, Detroit. An impressive punt return of 76 yards as his pour it on. On first down, It's Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And he fields it cleanly. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They give to Johnson going right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's loose again. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Wow, sensational night. On the punt return. First down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Check.
Throwing on 1st down. Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Romeo Okwara in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Cardinals on third down. An almost unimaginable 0 for 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And the catch made by Johnson. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is fielded at the 7. And there he goes again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
That's 6, baby. Check, ready. You know the wolf. We got it all day. 24 is the mic. Let's go, G.
On first down, Murray. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to force it to his tight end Clay there, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this throw caught left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. On 1st and 10, Murray over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on first down. Murray throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Murray, and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And a big turnover there. Let's get this. So for the Lions, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with